and welcome to the 2020 Invader Awards ceremony. Please stand for the national anthem and Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, Ms. Jennifer Herman will talk about tonight's ceremony.
Hello, and welcome to the 2020 Virtual Invader Awards ceremony. Today we'll be honoring members of the senior class who have participated in a club or activity for 2 or more years, including their senior year, during high school. There are approximately 116 students who will be honored in this ceremony. Emily Tunis and Olivia Bolsar will now provide the student address.
As a high school student, we all have many responsibilities put on us. We are on the path to discovering what our futures will look like, and we are often told that academic success is our primary focus. However, as anyone who lives in Westside knows, West Scranton High School is built on a foundation of Invader pride. This means not only performing exceptionally well in the classroom, but being a well-rounded student by being involved in many extracurricular activities and clubs. As a freshman walking into West Scranton High School's doors, I knew that I wanted to be a part of as many school activities I could possibly be a part of. Through these past 4 years, I have been a varsity football cheer captain, varsity basketball cheerleader, editor of the school newspaper, a member of the SAD, Red Cross, Drama and Spanish clubs, and a member of the Pride team. Being a member of all these clubs and activities has made me who I am today. Academics can only bring you so far in life. I have learned that by being a part of extracurriculars, you are part of something bigger than yourself. You learn the necessary lesson of teamwork. These clubs thrive on all people working together as one to organize events, win a game, or put on an amazing performance. No one person can make these clubs successful on their own. This concept will be evident in everyone's future, no matter what career path you choose to follow. Lastly, being involved in activities outside of the classroom affords you the opportunity to surround yourself with people you may not have had the chance to get to meet and know. You are able to create bonds with people that cannot be made during school hours. And for me, that was the most rewarding part of being involved in extracurricular activities at West Scranton High School. Olivia Bolsar will now give her student address.
During my time at West Scranton High School, I have held many titles: 3-sport athlete, stage crew member, recording secretary of student council, Hobie ambassador, and many more. But I would have to say the proudest title I have held has been Invader. Although many of my nights were spent in the boys' gym or at Memorial Stadium, I would not go back and change a thing. That is especially true now that I know the ending of our senior year. While I know this cannot compare to what our namesake Invaders of Normandy went through, I am confident we will conquer the future and write our own stories as Invaders, because we never really lose that title. My advice would be, get involved in whatever you can. This does not only apply to clubs in college, this applies to work, family, religious groups, and your community. Getting involved in high school was one of the best decisions I ever made. Being involved in clubs and activities shaped me into the person I am today. I have learned patience, discipline, time management, and determination. I also have made lifelong friends that I may not have made otherwise. I will forever be grateful for that. While I will remember my time here fondly, one memory sticks out in my mind and has to be my favorite. The seniors on the girls' basketball team had a dream of playing at Mohegan Sun Arena. Of course, this year we finally achieved that dream and beat the Lady Comets of Abington Heights for the District 2 5A championship in the process. I will never forget the feeling of time winding down and the team realizing that the dream had come true after 4 years. Ever since I started playing basketball, I knew I wanted to play in high school. I always thought that was going to be the only sport I played, but I turned out to be very wrong. Much to my own surprise, I joined the track and field team freshman year to throw shot put and discus. Then, the summer going into junior year, I was convinced by a few friends to join the soccer team. I do not have any regrets. In fact, I enjoyed soccer as much as the sport I have played my entire life. I did not picture track and soccer being a part of my high school experience, but now I cannot imagine my life without them. Not only did sports and clubs shape me, but they also made me realize what I wanted to do career-wise. Without the experiences I've had through them, I don't know if I would have realized my passion for sports medicine. The past few years have had their ups and downs, not only for me, but for our whole class. Being an Invader has been one of the most meaningful things in the world to me. I firmly believe we all embody the spirit of a true Invader by persevering through everything that has been thrown at us, and we will carry this with us for the rest of our lives. Because, as we know, once an Invader, always an Invader. I would like to wrap up by saying thank you to all my teammates, coaches, teachers, and club moderators for making my experience unforgettable. Without all of you, I believe I would be a very different person. So thanks to you guys, and thank you, West Scranton High School.
begin the special awards tonight with the presentation of the U.S. Marine Corps Awards. The Marine Corps Awards include the Semper Fidelis Award for Excellence in Music, the Distinguished Athlete Award, and the Scholastic Excellence Award. The Semper Fidelis Award goes to Kaylee DeFina and Robert Bogaski. The Distinguished Athlete Award goes to Antonio Pugliese and Olivia Bolsar. The Scholastic Excellence Award goes to Nicholas Guerra and Emily Tunis. The United States Army National Scholar Athlete Award goes to male and female student who has achieved excellence in both academics and athletics. This year's award winners are Garrett Walsh and Yasmin Ramirez. The PIAA Award is given to a male and female student who excels in the classroom and athletics. This year's recipients for the PIAA Award are Ryan Bresser and Paula Torres Reyes.
The Parent-Teacher Association offers a scholarship by random drawing to a graduating senior. The winner of this award is Samantha Mushek. In 2013, we lost a longtime teacher and friend, Miss Diane Marinchek. An award has been established in her memory. The Diane Marinchek Women of Science Memorial Award is being presented this evening by myself to a female student whom has chosen to pursue a degree in science. At this time, I would like to announce the winner. Paola Torres.
Good evening. My name is Brian Gallagher. I'm a Deputy District Attorney here in Lackawanna County. I want to congratulate the class of 2020 and wish them all the best in their future endeavors. The Ambassador Against Drug Award honors a student who, through academics, friendship, and leadership, stands up against the illicit use of drugs and alcohol and shares that message with his or her fellow classmates. In addition to the award, a $500 check will be made out in the name of the recipient. This year, the 2020 West Scranton Ambassador Against Drug is Kaylee DeFina. Congratulations, Kaylee. Good luck.
The John Philip Sousa Band Award recognizes excellence in music and working with the band. The winner of this award is Kaylee DeFina. The William Dewar Military Scholarship is presented to a senior entering the military. The 2020 award winner is Randall Bonnets. The William Dewar Memorial Scholarship is presented to an outstanding male and female basketball player. The winner of the 2020 award for male is Luan Fernandez. The female winner is Naya Johnson.
Everyone, I hope you are all staying healthy during this pandemic. I am honored to speak to you on behalf of my family to present the 4th annual scholarship in memory of my brother and my best friend, Captain James R. Minicozy. My brother was 36 years old when he passed away in 2012. To honor him, we have a 5K run, 1-mile fun walk during the Italian Festival in downtown Scranton over Labor Day weekend in memory of him. Proceeds from the annual Captain James R. Minicozy Memorial Race help to make these scholarships today possible. I will be in contact with the recipients to set up a way that we can present you with your scholarship check and honorary medal in light of the social distancing in effect. James Rocco Minicozy was a graduate of West Scranton High School's class of 1993, where he was ranked in the top 10 of his class. He was on the Invader swim team and baseball team. He was the recipient of the 1993 District 2 PIAA Scholar Athlete Award at West Scranton High School. He furthered his education at Lackawanna Junior College, Community College of the Air Force, and Marywood University. He was a pillar in our community and a born leader without peer. My brother was an active duty member of the Pennsylvania Army National Guard and a captain with the United States Army. He was one of the youngest elected to public office as a Scranton school director. Some of the charitable organizations he was involved with include the La Festa Italiana Board of Directors, Scranton Unico, Boys and Girls Club of Northeastern Pennsylvania, and the American Cancer Society. As you can hear, my brother loved helping people in need. If great things were happening in our community, things that no one knew about, chances were Jimmy was involved. I tell you all of this because the Captain James R. Nicozzi Memorial Scholarships are in the amount of $500 each and awarded to 2 students of West Scranton High School's senior class who have made positive contributions to both the school and outside community through participation in extracurricular activities, sports, and community service. Students who reflect my brother's personality. As I close, Jimmy's favorite quote was "Keep the faith," and I want to remind all of you to do that as you strive forward with achieving your goals and dreams after graduation. No matter how difficult some challenges may seem, just remember all things are possible when you keep the faith. It is now an honor for me to proudly announce, in memory of such a remarkable man who will never be forgotten, the recipients of his scholarships. The students who we have selected that reflect Jimmy's personality for the 4th annual Captain James R. Nicozzi Memorial Scholarships are Kelly, Defina, and Garrett Walsh. Congratulations to both of you and the entire class of 2020. Please stay healthy and safe, and remember to keep the faith during these difficult times.
Now we present the Valedictorian Award for the class of 2020. This year's valedictorian and number 1 in the class of 2020 is Emily Tunis.
The award for the class of 2020 salutatorian is presented to Nicholas Guerra.
Nick Stelmack was a 1988 graduate of West Scranton High School. He was a beloved son, brother, and friend. If you were lucky enough to know him, you were blessed. In 2015, Nicky suffered from a cardiac arrhythmia and suddenly passed away. We were left heartbroken and vowed to keep his memory alive. My sisters and I established the Nicholas G. Stelmack Memorial Fund. It's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice, are words our brother lived by. This year, we will be awarding 2 scholarships. The first, a $1,000 scholarship, will be awarded to Caden Gallagher. And the second, $500 scholarship, will be awarded to Garrett Walsh. Congratulations. On behalf of our family, we would like to wish the entire graduating class of 2020 best of luck in the future. Stay safe. Thank you.
Honored to present the Scranton Federation of Teachers Robert K. Kavanaugh Scholarship to Mr. Nicholas Guerra.
The following award is the Pete Kloss Memorial Scholarship Award. Mr. Kloss was a former teacher in our building who devoted many years and time to the students of West Scranton. This year's winner is Emily Tunis.
Hi, my name is Stacy Schreiber, and I'm here to present the Scranton Women Teachers Club Award. From its inception, one of the foundations of the Scranton Women Teachers Club has been its scholarship program. The scholarship program began in the 1937-1938 school year. At that time, 3 $100 scholarships were awarded. This year, we are proud to award 2 $1,000 scholarships, one to a graduating senior at Scranton High School and one here at West Scranton High School. Recipients must demonstrate academic achievement and both extracurricular and community involvement. The winner from West Scranton High School truly epitomizes the kind of student this scholarship is intended to honor. This year's recipient has demonstrated involvement in both school and community. As treasurer of the Red Cross Club for 3 years, this scholarship winner has constantly demonstrated a dedication to West Scranton High School by participating in community service, club, ECAC, soccer, and track and field. We congratulate this year's scholarship winner for the Scranton Women Teachers Scholarship Award recipient to Paola Torres Reyes. Congratulations, Paola.
The Plutus Sanker Scholarship is presented to a student who excels in performing here at West Scranton High School. This year's winner is Caden Gallagher. The following award is the West Scranton Little League Award. Applicants for this award were required to write an essay about West Scranton Little League's mission statement and how it impacted their lives. They're also required to be a graduate from either West Scranton Little League, Sloan Little League, or Lackawanna Little League. This year's award winner is Garrett Walsh. The Association of School Administrators Scholarship Award goes to students who not only excel in the classroom, but outside. This year's award recipients are Nicholas Guerra, McKenna Cole, and Yasmin Ramirez. Thomas O'Donnell Scholar Athlete Scholarship is in honor of Thomas O'Donnell, who served as superintendent of the Scranton School District from 1986 to 1993. After his retirement, he established a scholarship to be awarded to a top student athlete. This year's winner of the Thomas O'Donnell Scholar Athlete Scholarship is Jared Morris. The Scranton School District Golf Scholarship is offered to the top 10 students in the class of 2020. Each recipient will receive a check for $500 this year. This year's winners: Garrett Walsh, Brianne Baker, Yasmin Ramirez, Jillian Bennett, Ryan Sapatmasai, Antonio Pugliese, Ryan Bresser, Nicholas Guerra, and Emily Tunis.
On behalf of the West Scranton track and field coaching staff, I'd like to congratulate this year's winners of the track and field scholarship. They are Mara Gockley and Niall Mulgrew. Again, congratulations from Scotty and the rest of the coaches and the Greco family. Thank you.
Congratulations to the class of 2020 of West Scranton High School. Your perseverance, dedication, and resiliency during this time have made your school, your community, and the entire school district very proud. The Angelo F. Gentileza Memorial Award is presented annually in memory of my late father. My dad devoted most of his professional life to West Scranton High School, and for those who knew him, West Scranton High School was his life. My father placed emphasis on academic achievement as well as involvement, commitment, and loyalty to West Scranton High School. This year's award winner exhibits all of those traits. This year's recipient is a member of the National Honor Society, basketball, soccer, tennis, and pride teams, student council president, scholastic bowl captain, health careers club, and community service club. It is indeed a pleasure to present the recipient of the 2020 Angelo F. Gentileza Memorial Award to Ryan Bresser.
The following award is the Armand Martinelli Scholarship Award. This award is in honor of Mr. Martinelli, who was athletic director here at West Scranton High School for many years. This award is given to students who not only excel in athletics, in the classroom, but outside of the classroom. They exhibit a team-first attitude and a West Scranton moxie. This year's award winners are Tatum Repshis and Ryan Bresser. The Dr. James Kasevich Wrestling Scholarship goes to students who excel in wrestling and academics. This year's award recipients are Randall Bonnets, Nick Guerra, and Garrett Walsh.
Marianne Donahue was a former teacher's aide here at West Scranton High School. After her passing in January of 2018, a scholarship was established to honor a student who exemplifies the same characteristics as Marianne: a kind, hardworking, polite student who loves education and helping those in need. This year's recipient of the Marianne Donahue Scholarship is Isaac Blue. The Reese Vosberg Memorial Scholarship is in honor of Reese, who was a graduate of West Scranton High School. Reese was a man with a kind heart, a gentle spirit. He was a strong man and a man of wonderful humor. Even though he had not lived in Scranton, Pennsylvania for years, Scranton and West Scranton High School were his home. After all, this is where he played sandlot football and was a champion swimmer with an unbeaten record. His first name reflected his Welsh heritage, which is where he received his love of music and words. Most notable were his intelligence and humor. He loved a good discussion, but he was also a storyteller and used his wonderful gift of humor on friends as well as strangers. Always ready for another adventure, Reese's love of nature made him a backpacker, camper, hiker, bicyclist, and conservationist long before it was even cool. Mr. Vosberg was a self-made man struggling financially to graduate from college after his father had died when he was just a teenager. He went on to a master's degree, taught mentally challenged children, He was a principal at a home for emotionally troubled children, and he successfully owned and operated the Bookcase bookstore. Privileged to carry on his spirit is his wife, Dolly Gasensi Vosberg. Reese was a philosopher who was compassionate, passionate, sensitive, brave, and courageous. This year's recipient, who exemplifies the same characteristics as Reese, is Cassidy Weber.
My name is Lisa Scarfo, and I am the founder of Jack of Hearts PA, a nonprofit charity located here in NEPA. I created Jack of Hearts to help support parents of children who had been diagnosed with a congenital heart defect. And I am proud to say that every day that part of our mission is being accomplished. Thankfully, due to the support of our community, our goals have been able to evolve. And one of those new initiatives is something that I'm very proud to announce today. While many kids who have been diagnosed with a congenital heart defect are surviving and thriving, sadly, not everyone has a successful outcome. And I have seen this as an opportunity to help in keeping the memory of one very special little girl alive. She touched many lives in her short time here on Earth, and now will continue to do so with our new initiative bearing her beautiful name. And so I am happy to award our very first scholarship, the Vienna Elizabeth Memorial Scholarship, and this will be awarded to a deserving high school senior of West Scranton High School who has been affected by cardiac disease. And I would also like to introduce to you now Matt and Andrea Grotzinger, who are teachers in the Scranton School District and also the parents of Vienna Elizabeth Grotzinger.
We are honored and thankful to the Scarfo family for helping us create the first Vienna Elizabeth Grotzinger Memorial Scholarship at the high school level.
We were both personally blessed to be educators of this year's recipient. 8 years ago, when she entered my classroom, her story inspired me even before I knew how meaningful it would eventually become to us in our lives.
This student's experience with a congenital heart defect constantly served as a positive focus for us as we were living out our own diagnosis with Vienna. We thought of this student and how happy, bright, and well she was doing each day in order to keep ourselves positive for the 20 weeks leading up to Vienna's birth and through her surgery. Even though our story ended with a different outcome, her story continues to serve as a comfort to us, knowing that some stories in life are truly successful and miraculous.
After our loss, we discussed creating the scholarship in memory of Vienna. We both knew we wanted this student to be the first high school recipient of our daughter's scholarship. She was truly an amazing child and has grown up and will continue to inspire us forever.
This year's recipient of the Vienna Elizabeth Grotzinger Memorial Scholarship is...
McKenna, you will always be our Queen of Hearts, and your inspirational story has come full circle. We are all so proud of you and the mark you have already made on this world. I'm excited to see all you will do, and we love knowing a little piece of Vienna will be with you on that journey.
The William V. Rakauskas and Marie Rakauskas Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior from a high school in Lackawanna County who has been accepted at the University of Scranton. Preference is given to a student majoring in English or education. The student must display good character, make a commitment to their academic goals, and state while they are deserving of the scholarship. This year's winner is Ryan Sapotnisai.
Hi, I'm Holly Valtos on behalf of the Joshua Tippett Big Heart Memorial. The memorial was created to honor my cousin Joshua, who passed away unexpectedly in September 2018 from an underlying heart condition. Joshua was one of the kindest people I know. He effortlessly and without second thought went out of his way to help others. He was a well-rounded individual who enjoyed the outdoors, cooking, and construction. He was a graduate of West Scranton High School, and we created this scholarship to honor him. We would like to congratulate this year's recipient of the Joshua Tippett Big Heart Memorial Scholarship to Yasmin Ramirez. Your hard work and acts of kindness within the school and community are recognized through this scholarship. We would like to wish you nothing but the best on your future endeavors. Congratulations.
Good evening. My name is Jim Brognan, and it's a privilege to be with you this evening for your virtual Senior Night Awards at the Scranton School District. I am the president of the Scranton chapter of Unico National, and I first want to tell you just a tiny bit about Unico and what we believe is so critical in our community, especially during these challenging times. We are a service organization, the largest Italian-American service organization in the country. And Unico, which was founded in 1922 by Dr. Anthony Vastola in Connecticut, is really a celebratory organization, pride in heritage, pride in our community, and certainly always looking forward the opportunity to demonstrate service above self, which is our motto. Unico stands for unique. It stands for neighborliness, integrity, charity, and opportunity. And in presenting these Brian Piccolo Awards this evening, we think that you'll find that these two worthy student athletes exemplify all those ideals and also the characterization and ideals of Brian Piccolo. Many of us who are fans of Penn State University know Brian Piccolo quite well from his student athlete achievements in the 70s. Brian was one of the best running backs in the country and also went on to a professional career, albeit very short, in the NFL with the Chicago Bears. But why Brian Piccolo is named after these awards is not solely because of his athletic achievements, but because of his hard work, his integrity, his leadership, his courage, his loyalty, his teamwork, and most importantly, his anti-bias in demonstrating his Italian-American heritage. In presenting these two awards, I want you to know that Unico Scranton chapter in total had received more than a dozen nominations for the Piccolo Awards. We have first, second, third place in the male category as well as the female category. And 2 recipients are West Scranton graduates this year. So we're really excited to present our second place award in the female category to Ms. Emily Tunis. Emily, congratulations. Emily has excelled over her years as a cheerleader, as a captain and a leader on that cheerleader squad, on the tennis team, as well as scholastically in so many different ways. Emily also is an editor of the school newspaper, and she has demonstrated her interest in serving her community as a volunteer in elements such as Cinderella's Closet and with the St. Joseph Center Festival and in many other areas. Emily, we're proud to present to you this evening as a second place Piccolo Award recipient from the Scranton chapter of Unico National, a $500 scholarship. Congratulations. And in the male category, the first place recipient is Mr. Antonio Puglisi. Antonio, congratulations. Antonio is an amazing student athlete, having served 4 years on his soccer team and on the tennis team, as well as a captain in both sports as a senior. Antonio did play in the Unico Soccer Cup. He's also a proud participant in the Pennsylvania Junior Academy of Science. He's a National Honor Society award recipient. But we believe that the reason why Antonio has earned this first place award in the Brian Piccolo Awards are because of his amazing volunteerism. Antonio is a Red Cross volunteer. He is a Knights of Columbus volunteer. He has volunteered multiple times at the St. Anne's Basilica. And in so many different ways, Antonio has celebrated his Italian-American heritage and his amazing volunteerism. So, Antonio, congratulations. You are the first place recipient of a $2,000 scholarship. And again, for Antonio, for Emily, and all the worthy student athletes, we want to say congratulations. As Unico raises these funds, we give them back locally to you in this community. and proud to be able to present these awards to you this evening, and thank you for your dedication in celebrating your Italian-American heritage. Congratulations and best of luck in all your academic and community endeavors.
The next award is a new award, the Charles Wedlock Scholarship Award. This award is given to a male and female student who exemplify hard work, dedication, and commitment to academics. This year's recipients are Abby O'Brien and Carter Lorero.